So this is just a little addendum to my recorded interview presentation, whatever it was earlier on today. I'm in my brain, I had a little bit of call it a brain fizz moment. There were lots of things happening behind the scenes that meant I didn't feel I was in the right, I was prepared, but I just wasn't in the right place to be doing that presentation. So I thought I'd just do a mini short one that you can see me like this rather than the 100 miles an hour person that happens when I have like an Aspie type reaction, I guess. So just go through my thoughts and prep that I've sent the snip anyway. On the CPCs you were after, you were looking at like connected, critical thinker and improver innovator, and I had different things under all those. So, you know, the connected, I think I managed to get over the part that, you know, I've got a large network, I've been in the bank for a long time, very varied in like role and level and that sort of thing. I've got the confidence of the autism at work group. I've done coaching of several of those already on the back of joining that group, and we're all very open with each other. And also from the GPL, the Q2 GPL, where I talked about how my MS and I think I said it was a neurodiverse condition rather than saying it was Asperger's. And actually that has been quite releasing. So, you know, I'm quite happy now to share with whoever I'm speaking to. Really active in diversity inclusion. So I'm an Enable ally already, LGBT ally, Neuro Alliance ally, inclusion champion. I run the services intergenerational workforce as lead, which is all around like age diversity and things like that. And also like externally MS Society advocate and blogger, and I'm a chair and trustee of the local first responders. So I'm used to speaking and interacting with lots of people from lots of different areas, and how to best, you know, communicate and interact with them on what they need as much as, you know, what I'd like to do. It's like, okay, so how's this message going to land the best way? Critical thinker, I don't think I mentioned anything about critical thinker in my last presentation or blurb or whatever. I think I did say I don't always understand why people react the way they do, and trying to step into their map of the world, and that's true, and that's something I've learnt. I think the ASD helps me filter out things around me, so if I really need to concentrate on something, I can really concentrate on something, to the fact hours could go by and I would still be head down thinking, where did that X number of hours go? I can deal with both factual and logical, but also I'm really, really highly imaginative and creative, and I often come up with completely like unique and new solutions because I think of things in a different way. And I think those sort of skills, to actually show those to people, and that, you know, I love problem solving because it gives me a chance to use them as well. I think those sort of things, and being able to show people that how these skills are actually a real benefit, would help other people. I was talking about, you know, people disclosing and that sort of thing, but it's actually seeing it in real life, and people doing it makes people feel more comfortable generally. I do watch and listen a lot, and I think that's come from a lifetime of masking, particularly early on, like through my teenage and early 20s and 30s. I didn't even know I had ASD. So you know things that go wrong because people react badly to you or don't speak to you, or like at school, why are you so horrible to X, Y, Z? And you think, well, I didn't think I was, you know, what did I, and you're unpicking and thinking, okay, so what did I do? I don't understand why that was wrong. So you really watch and listen and see what lands well, and you try and replicate it, and that's the masking. I think actually it's a really good technique. So even though, you know, people with Asperger's or autism do mask to try and fit in, actually it's a really great skill that we could be teaching other people of, you know, how, if you want to be more like that person, what you have to do. And actually, as part of the NLP qualifications I've done, it's one of the techniques of how to get better at doing something. You find someone who's really good at it and you watch and detail everything that they do, and it's a really, really positive thing. So I think there are things like that that will try and explain these sort of differences to people and allow them then to say, okay, yeah, actually, if I could do that and really concentrate, actually I would get a lot out of it. So I think that's a really positive quality to have. Improver, innovator. I mean, I'm a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt, so I spent 10 years doing running a global program on improvements and looking at how things are done and how can we make it better. So it's sort of like in my DNA, really. Behavioural change and psychology, I've got loads of experience of doing things like that and understanding people, and how to introduce change and make it stick, to really sort of say, okay, just changing a process is not enough. You need to embed it and make it land. And I know I've got skills that I can offer that do that sort of thing.